everyone, Wood Spinner here and Tyler Beast. This is the final game of the NBA on 2K Sports Game of the Night presentation of 2K25. And this time we have our last two teams as we're about to be seeing things the last on board. Denver Nuggets are taking on against the Phoenix Suns here at the Talking Stick Resort, now named as the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. With that being said, the Phoenix Suns have missed their part of the game, and as always, they are eliminated for the contention of the postseason. Therefore, they are missing this postseason after with the Dallas Mavericks. They wasn't able to pick it off. But as for now, the last postseason was a tight one. But this time, they are missing things out because they lost one of our players here. And for big of always, they will have to be back in for next season. Of course we do. Now, as we're taking a look in for the postseason brackets here, Denver Nuggets are in a number 4 seed, as they are in the Western Conference, part of a big looks here. As you've already noticed, the post-in on the play-in tournaments to the playoffs, Denver Nuggets has been one of the better teams here in Mile High, Denver, Colorado. I think there's a great chance here. What do you think? Well, I believe that. Looks like the Denver Nuggets have been always one of the bestest to play it in there. They're doing really well. Well, I gotta say now is what they do is an obvious on the take. Denver Nuggets are making their way on a spot at a chance. They're rolling in with a better target. I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot of timing on the rightness on the chance here that we are looking at for. But as for now, I'm thinking that there is one change left. And let's see what happens with Denver Nuggets if they get it back and survive it. I agree with you. I think this is going to be one of our big takes here. Let's see what goes in. And now for the starting groups for the Denver Nuggets. The head coach is Mike Malone from the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola the Joker Jokic. And for the Suns side, we have is Mike Budenholzer, the head coach for the Phoenix Suns. Here are the players: Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, and Nick Richards. For our final commentaries, I will have our finishing of the game of the night. Kevin Harlan, along with the 2K Sports crew, and David Aldridge will be the center court for tonight's presentation. Now, let's get you down here for our final game. Nuggets, Suns, next on 2K Sports. Enjoy your last game, folks.
A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across years.
Now here's Booker. O'Neal kicks to Beal. Denver grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Beating style. Ryan Dunn. His first personal foul. First team foul. And a line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. Heading the line, taking 2 shots.
On offense, frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Wow, definitely on a foul. Started a foul already. I mean, There is a big chance out there, Kevin. We're looking at it, what we're seeing here for Jamal Murray, so we'll keep an eye on that.
No good on the free throw. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And he sinks the second. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop.
Royce O'Neal!
He's got all of those. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Gordon. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Golden opportunity.
Richards, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know,
Aaron Gordon.
tough catch on the lob. Placement and time, they have to be close to
Porter
perfect.
Jr.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
14 feet away. Beal with
Bradley Beal!
Jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Murray. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pocket four. A nice.
Where's Small? For 3.
Top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Booker against Murray. And the
Denver foul. Number 15. Nikola Jokic. His first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first.
On the line for the Suns. Royce O'Neal. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And with this score, the Suns in a break, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
O'Neal hits them both. When it's all said and done, Jokic Greg is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
That one good.
Michael Porter Jr.
About 3 or 4
Assists.
for the start.
Ball.
That's always a good sign.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now, Jokic. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Booker against Murray. Outside Porter. Good. And he
Michael Porter Jr. for 3.
Boy, they're on fire right now. Cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Booker dishes to O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Beal. Porter against Dunn. With three, Booker. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kept alive. And chance shot. And Jokic.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Minutes.
3 more. 7. Booker.
Is to react. No hesitation.
Timeout. Denver Nuggets.
First of the game for the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
Well, they don't. I mean, this is what happens now. They just gotta find another way to get through it. Of course I do. Stay tuned, guys, as we will have a little bit of post pictures to show how it's done. Plus, the play-in tournaments will begin on April 16th, and then the next one will be his first game will be the 16th, as it will be 2 games, one for the Eastern Conference and one for the Western Conference, as both games will be doubleheaders. Following along with the next game here on April 17th will be the next take, win to get in, 9th versus 10th seed. And then April 18th will be 1 game, win or move on both of each teams. I'll be only 7 p.m. on each coast of the team, so keep your eyes peeled, only on Sun Beast. Now let's get back to Kevin, all yours.
And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richard. Bol comes in for Royce O'Neal. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Najee's checked in for Jokic. Sharch comes in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Allen for 3. Sharch grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now, here's Westbrook. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging not over 13 points a game. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And that one.
Najee.
There's a pattern
Assistant
to take shape here.
Russell Westbrook.
And inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you.
2 minutes in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. And
Not for violation. Nuggets ball.
Very careful there. And Phoenix making a change. Gillespie's checked in.
Now checking in for the Suns. Number 12. Gillespie.
So here's Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Back to Westbrook. And he could not get
Suns foul. Number 21. Zion Jones. His first personal foul. Second team foul.
The passion of Westbrook.
On the line for Denver. Russell Westbrook.
Every second he's out
2
there.
shots.
Drops for Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Suns trail by 8. Here's Gillespie. 17 points in his last outing. That one doesn't drop.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball together. Whose they were all over.
Watson kicks to Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Count the basket.
Russell Westbrook.
Their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by by Westbrook. Gillespie, the pass to Jones. Gets the
From three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Shorich. Still yet to score. On the wing, Murray. Back to Westbrook. On the line. And Jones pulls it down. Suns trail by 7. Down low. Here's Allen. Drops in the
Jared Allen!
Really solid right off the bat.
Defense!
7-7.
Defense!
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Murray right side. That one's in.
Wow, Murray.
The game.
Distant by.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Jones, the pass to Gillespie. Rejected by Murray. Westbrook way outside. And we reach the
That's the end of the first quarter. Denver Nuggets 21 and Phoenix Suns 14. That's it for the first quarter. Stay tuned for the second. We'll be back to you shortly after this.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots. It'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic down low. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Porter passes to Jokic. Here's Big Nut calling
Nikola Jokic.
Good, and a nice assist
This from Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Suns trail by 11. Booker looking around. Outside Beal. A 3. Offensive rebound. Richards. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And here's Jokic. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Russell Westbrook for 3.
Spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Devin Booker.
He's got 5 points so far.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Outside Westbrook. Jokic takes the quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Westbrook missing.
The shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus
Denver
on
foul. Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team
Suns have
foul.
been perfect at the line so far. albeit-
And line for the Phoenix
when
Suns.
you got
Good.
about
Taking 2
81,
shots.
you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
That free throw, no good. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Defense. Defense.
Pass it to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Dunn. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Porter.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter Jr. getting flashy, checking with
Suns call timeout.
He dribble to get the best of the defender there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. But we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
I gotta say now that Nikola Jokic is definitely so well. 2-time defending of the Kia MVPs from 2021 and 22 season. I mean, and then 2020 to 21 season, and then 2021 to 22 season. I mean, he was doing really well, and all that special guest is always putting up the Joker before Embiid in 2023.
Yeah, how could you ever do that? I mean, I love the energy. He's doing so well.
Patience is everything. And you know what happens? They just really don't have anything to show for it. Of course they do. I've always known that. And they've been playing for a while. Afterwards, you gotta get it going. Pretty good on a day.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Deal with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. Tipped away. Rebound by the Nuggets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Westbrook. Gordon trying to break loose.
Russell Westbrook.
Time on the assist.
Assist box. Nikola Jokic.
Assist with that last one here tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Now here's Beal, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
O'Neal outside. There's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Richards. Westbrook kicks the quarter. 5 on the clock. And he banks
Michael Porter
He's
Jr.
got 9.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker in the corner. Stop the run. Very
Booker.
Comfortable carrying the offensive.
Nuggets call timeout.
Calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game. The coach sees something like it.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So far, it didn't seem to be like lasting them improvements, but this is definitely not that closest part of a game. You know what happens? They don't just get it often.
Well, I don't know what they did, but they really are just like losing all their focuses. I mean, they're not really sure what's going on. So it seemed like it could be a possible chance if they can get back into it. We'll have to find out soon enough.
Don't forget, folks, coming up will be the halftime show recording, as we have is recording from the crews, we have Ernie Johnson, Katie Jess Smith, and Shaq O'Neal. They'll be reporting us here for our first half of the game. So, don't miss out. The first half of the look at the recap with the range of the Nuggets and the Suns for their incredible moment. And can't forget about Nikola Jokic. He's on a great start. We'll see in that one with the first half of statistics on the recap later. That'll be all games coming up after the first half completed.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Portland. And it's Jamal Murray in for Russell Westbrook to the left side lane. Here's Naji. He's guarded by Plumlee.
Anyways, we're in the first half. 2 minutes.
Watson. Plumlee with some nice D. Suns trail by 16. Allen outside. 1:43 left now here in the second. And the pass to Plumlee. It's rebounded by Naji. The Nuggets leading by 16. Denver passing it around. Left side, Saric. Off with the lane. Phoenix is gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Gillespie missing. Denver's on 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Watson, the pass to Saric. Back to Watson. Over Allen. And Watson with the best on the assist by Sharp.
What's the spot?
Watson
Dyer
first 2 points of the night. Phoenix shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Jones finds Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Brown. He had 25 points in the win against Sacramento. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Watson for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 18. Passes to Bull. From downtown. Saric grabs the board. Now Murray.
That's going to do it for the first half of the game. Denver Nuggets 48 and the Phoenix Suns 20.
Standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Just bad interior defense throughout the half. They couldn't push around, not protecting, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And the call against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for foul.
Inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
O'Neal wide open.
Royce O'Neal.
O'Neal's got 6 points. The Nuggets leading by 18. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Nikola
And that
Jokic.
one's good. Jokic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
O'Neal. Over to the left wing. Shoots the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray outside. Jokic inside. Defended by Richards. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Murray outside. To the middle. And Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Basket on the assist by Murray.
Let's just
Jokic has got 4
Jamal
points in
Murray.
the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low.
Hey, Booker.
That's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Murray against Booker. Here's Brown. He's been playing a big part in their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. He kicks it to Murray. Pass to Brown. Tries again. And that
Michael
was good
Porter
by
Jr.
Porter.
And to
What is
create
this?
space, Porter's dribble sequences that really fit him perfectly. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Richards. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Gordon. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Floats it up for Jokic.
How about Suns ball?
And now a chance to go to the real stats. Real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. 4th, the Suns. Number 5, the Nuggets.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Now here's Beal. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Jamal Murray. Yes, it's not. Christian Broad.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And there's
Out of
another
bounds.
turnover by the
Denver
Suns.
ball.
Second in blocks, and they are third in terms of fast break points. They are a team that is always looking to put pressure on your defense in transition.
And you brought up their ranking in blocks. They commit those big bodies down low, Greg, and don't let any shot go unchallenged inside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Stolen by Gordon. Here's the break. Floats it up for Jokic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The feed now to O'Neal. That shot missing. Nice D from Porter. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. Good.
Aaron Gordon.
From Porter.
This very guy.
Porter's
Michael
guys
Porter
are
Jr.
in this one.
It's obvious Gordon has worked on this part of his game over the years, and you can see
Timeout called by Suns.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
We'd like to remind you, everyone, that the NBA on the Game of the Night presentation on 2K Sports is brought to you by your local Kia dealers, the official auto trade of the NBA, Starry Blinds, and by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Looking now at some numbers for Jokic. Nuggets on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jones against Westbrook. Here's Gillespie. Drains the
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Murray. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Inside, here's Gillespie. And he's
It's to his own hands.
to see that.
2 minutes remaining for
You know,
goal.
guys, when
2
your point
minutes.
guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Phoenix. Here's Murray. And
Foul on Phoenix. Number 11. Foul on ball. This first personal foul. First team foul.
Sure, Murray very active constantly on the
Not
move.
two for Denver. Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
For the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
They throw good, Murray.
On the floor, Murray is
Substitutional for the
electrifying.
Suns.
He delivers relentless
Number
effort.
0.
It keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And Phoenix making a change here.
Why is that?
checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Pass to Allen. Dunn left side.
Much respect shown to him by the defender.
Outside Westbrook. Left side Porter. Over Dunn. And that
Michael
was good.
Porter Jr. This is
13 points from
Russell Westbrook.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
There's the triple.
First 70.
3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Murray outside. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Westbrook missing. Suns trail by 19. pass to Gillespie. A good finish at the rim. Gillespie's got 10 points in just the second half. Westbrook kicks to Murray. Outside Porter. 27 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray down low. Working on Jones. Murray, no good. Jones in the post.
Jones!
And the basket by Jones.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
Murray outside. And he was able to put
That's it for the third quarter. Denver Nuggets 54. Phoenix Suns 39.
in terms of shooting everything dropping in for him. Back to the action in just a minute.
One more quarter to go. As we're bringing things down to the end here at Footprint Center, let's find out what happens. See you all later, everybody, for the post-game show after the game.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the two-guard spot. Outside Westbrook. Yes, it is.
Russell Westbrook.
Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Hey, we know this guy's a dynamic scorer, but what Westbrook really is an energetic, intense competitor.
Now here's Beal. And now the Nuggets. Last break. Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Assist from Christian Braun.
For the ball, and he's fearless and relentless pounding the glass.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 19. With the floater. And it's Jones.
Jones.
Such a field shot there, the floater.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. Who brings it up for Denver. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Plumlee against Jokic. Good.
Nikola Jokic.
And the Nuggets lead by 19.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Here's Jones. Denver grabs the miss. The pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. And the shot.
Christian Braun.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Beal.
Bradley Beal. Oh, Kevin Booker.
Operator.
Westbrook against Jones. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal, the pass to Jones. And the teardrop. Beal can't get it to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Porter. Back to Westbrook over Jones. And it's Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
On the assist.
Assisted from Michael Porter Jr.
This is the game with that last one. And the Suns call time.
Phoenix Suns call timeout.
Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
So, as we're coming down to the end of the game, here's how the game works. For the first part of the game, as we are sending it over, we have doubleheaders in the game of the night, as we have is the 7th versus the 8th seed between both teams. First, the Eastern Conference, and then second, the Western Conference. Following along with the next game will be the 9 versus 10 seed. The winner of this one will be playing against the losing between the 7th or 8th seed to move in to get into the next spot. And the others will have to be the end of the postseason. And then, once the winner plays here, it will be the last chance to get into the 8th seed before the playoffs begin by next week. So, are you ready for playoff time? It's about to happen and go down. LBL games here, on its way. Don't miss out. Play-in tournaments, beginning on April 16th. See you there.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Suns. Time comes in for Jones. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Beal kicks to Dunn. Back to Beal. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And they blow the whistle.
Never foul. Nikola Jokic, his third personal foul. First team foul. Alive at a free throw, 101. Devin Booker.
Of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Suns trail by 20. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic over Beal. To the right side. Brown the pass to Westbrook. Here's Jokic. And that goes
Nikola
over an assist
Jokic.
by Russell
Offensive
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
An assist tonight.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Now, here's Dunn. And
Foul number. Russell Westbrook.
With all the contact.
That's first personal foul. Second team foul. Alive for the Suns. Brian Dunn. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades, future first-round picks.
Subbing in for the Phoenix Suns, number 8.
And that's been kind of
Garrett Allen.
Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Beal, and he's good on the second. Now here's Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up with the stripe, and Jokic. The assist from Porter.
This is
Jokic has got 10
Michael
points in just
Porter
the
Jr.
second half. Jokic against Booker.
Devin Booker.
Because he has the green
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Christian Braun.
Good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And you know, he should be getting extra.
Hayward to Booker.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Gordon. Greg, every year we have the best teammate award.
Michael Porter Jr.
Those qualities that you admire in a great teammate.
You know,
Phoenix Suns foul.
you want
Number
guys
0.
who make you
Ryan
better.
Dunn.
And
That's his
who
first
make it
personal.
fun to
First
come
team
to
foul.
And the teammates are
Stepping in for the Nuggets.
trust
Darius Saric.
and
Dan Vinci.
just enjoying being with
And a line for Denver.
It matters.
Shooting 1.
Here's what Denver's going with right
Michael
now.
Porter Jr.
Zeke Najee's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Christian Braun.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Now here's Booker. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Mason Plumlee.
This team will make it 49 wins. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Michael Porter.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Westbrook passes to Saric. Porter dishes to Westbrook. Drills the three.
Russell Westbrook.
They just
For
blocked
3.
out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's Westbrook. It's going to be a 24
Shot clock violation. Suns ball. Stepping in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray.
And here's Booker.
That's the end of the game. The final score. Denver Nuggets 76. Phoenix Suns 54.
Tonight says I think an awful lot about this team.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It was great. So we supposed to do, we came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part in the win.
You continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. And that should do for the Game of the Night presentation. It was definitely how hard it went, but it definitely did was all it pushed on to keep rolling as Denver Nuggets strikes in for the postseason. Yes, indeed. As for Phoenix Suns, they're already been out there eliminated, and then that's it. No more chance for the win. I mean, they're all done. Gotta go home now. Here's how you did with the total statistics. 60% for the field goals for Denver Nuggets, and it was only 41 three-pointer percentage for the Suns. 86 free throws, only for Denver Nuggets, and it was 6 fast break points. Both teams were even up anyway. Only 50 points in the paint. That must have been Denver Nuggets that put it with a hard chance. 8 second chance points, Denver Nuggets. 24 bench points for the Denver Nuggets, and then 29 assists in a row. Then it was the Phoenix Suns that made the offensive rebounds. They only had 8, but the only defensive rebounds was 27 for Denver. 4 steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, 14 fouls were both even. 2 dunks for Phoenix Suns, 26 biggest lead for Denver with 15-46 time of possession. This is how they happen right now there with Spoonie. You can't beat it all until you get it done. Yeah, indeed. I mean, they really have to be showing up. It's just a long way turned out. I mean, that's all you gotta do. You just can't get over this. It's how hard you do. You're never gonna win your life. It's definitely how hard it is. And it's never been able to be succeeder to successor. And now, as we send it over to 3 star players in the game, I will send it over to you, Wood Spoonie. Let's have your take. Alright, thank you very much. For the 3rd star, as we go right into the range, I got a good little feeling with those guys. As right now, Michael Porter Jr. was turning to be very successful, and he was turning to be 16 points with 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 and 8 field goals, 1 three-pointer, 1 dunk performed, and 35 performance effort. He's doing so well. I mean, the key of his games is not always the easier way that he had him pressurized, but he was really well. Gotta give the credit if you're doing it for. Then the 2nd star player of the game goes to the Joker, Nikola Jokic, with 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 out of 14 field goals, and only got by 26 performance effort. That's crazy. I mean, he's really getting all of it done, just how Tommy can do everything. And your 1st star player of the game, for number 1, it goes to Russell Westbrook. 20 points, 1 rebound, and only 5 assists. He does this. He does that. He makes 2 three-pointers. He does 8 out of 10, 14 field goals. Only 30 performance. That is nuts. How does everybody keep responding for Russell Westbrook? The world is never going to cooperate from him. Well, as you could say so there with Spoonie. This really makes that one a hard on the chain. You can definitely say so now. They really got the feeling. And now we know we got your feeling here because the game of the night comes to a conclusion. Thank you all for your appreciation, and we couldn't make it done without all of you. So, as we are about to be boarding into the postseason, we'll see you all next season of the game of the night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again very soon by NBA 2k26. And if you're looking for your next game of the night, please feel free to hit the comment down below so that way you can decide which next team you want to go for. Every question is simple. It doesn't have to be like a same game like last time. It doesn't have to be like, it can be any games like a Rivals or just an original game. I mean, it's your choice. I mean, all in for you. Anyway, we're wrapping it up for now. Thank you all for watching. And as always, peace out for a while as the conclusion of the NBA Game of the Night presentation dial. This is Tyler on What's Bernie signing out. See you all for our next Game of the Night of the next season. Postseason is underway there soon. Thanks for joining us. See you there. Good night in Phoenix, Arizona.
If you don't, somebody will.